on board another guest, Mr. Pranav Singla, the Executive Director at JTL Industries, is joining us to the show. The news flow is that JTL Infrastructure has actually decided to list on the NSE now. So that's the news flow we are trying to decode with the management. And that's my first question. Why now the decision to list as far as NSE goes, Pranav? What's the rationale?
So as the broad network of companies majorly are listed on NSE as well. So it was a management decision to get listed on NSE because it's for better coverage and better information for the investors as well. It's for more clarity to investors how we do things. So that's the whole process, and we started the whole process and got listed on NSE as well.
Okay, so understood that, but let's talk business now. You've guided for 30 to 35% revenue growth in FY24. What makes you that confident?
So we have been adding up our capacities since past 3 years, and we aim to increase the capacities to 8 lakh tons by this year end as well. So we've made a projections accordingly that because we know that we have a lot of demand in the market, and we are well equipped to cater the market as well. So the growing market demands makes us make sure as well that we'll meet our projections and grow revenue in 30% or more.
Yeah, but this 30-35% revenue growth implies almost 2,000 crore worth of annual revenue, right? Could you talk to us about what's the current order book? How are you looking at scaling that up?
So the current order book, we are already order booked for around 4 months, and these are various demand from export sector as well, along with the sectors such as the domestic dealer network as well. So we are well heavy on the books with orders, so that's all good for us and for the company as well.
5% growth in FY24, but let's look beyond that as well. Could you talk to us about the medium-term outlook over the next 2 to 3 years? How are things looking up? What kind of internal targets you have in mind?
So as we've mentioned, we laid out a plan to reach a capacity of 1 million ton by FY25 end, and we're still on track to do that. And on a capacity of 1 million ton, we'll be probably supplying 6 lakh or more, 60% utilization in the market, and the profits and the revenue is going to increase 30% for the next 3-4 years, because further down the line after FY25, we are going to add value at the segment, which will further enhance the top line and the margins of the company.
Right. You know, margins up till now have been in that 7 to 9% band for the last 3-4 years. With your scale setting in and value-added stuff which you spoke about, how do you aim to reach the double-digit mark as far as your margin levels are concerned?
So our EBITDA per ton right now is 5,300 rupees, and we aim that our EBITDA would be going above 5,500 this year ending. And if you talk about the percentage as well, it's around 8.7% for FY23, and we always strive to make it to double digits. Sooner or later, we'll definitely reach the double digits as well.
On that note, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for joining us with that quick take on your strategy going forward. But it's time now to slip it